Mr Speaker. Today I'd like to talk about the recent John Perry Secondary School Awards, and in particular the Minister for Education Awards, which are offered as part of Children's Week celebrations for students who have demonstrated outstanding achievement in any endeavour, including academic, community service, sports, arts and personal challenge. 2 awards are given to secondary students across all of the state from those nominated. This year's Veale was one of the 2 recipients awarded for the whole state. The path to winning began several weeks ago when on a Saturday morning the Umbrella team hosted a tour for a group of adults who had in the past won a Churchill Fellowship to study overseas. The group were highly engaged with their learning about Aboriginal plant and also bestowed many compliments to the student tour guides, which Bella was one of those. Before going on, Mr Speaker, I must explain that this area is an Aboriginal flourishing garden with significant cultural areas and also traditional uses of Indigenous plants. This garden was established by a teacher at the time, Bruce Mules, in 2018, working with Aboriginal students to transform a bare piece of land to the very flourishing with Indigenous culture and plants. It has become a peaceful bush-like garden with a yarning circle, with a fire pit and a connections mural which was painted by the Aboriginal students some years ago. While gathered in the yarning circle, the school treated the guests at the time to several short talks. One of those was from Bella herself, who spoke about her struggle with autism and how important Arabella had been for her finding her voice, her culture, her confidence and positive self-belief. Some of the key points Bella made were that Umbrella was her true safe place. She thrived on the chance to learn more about the Arabana language, customs and her family connections. She spoke of her work experience at Wilpena Pound and how she learnt more about the Flinders Ranges plants from family elders. Knowledge which has since been shared with the garden team and our visitors. Sharing knowledge was an important part of mentoring role when she was chosen to provide this year on the Operation Flinders. Her story also included being part of the SSASTA program and giving a public speaking address. In the local Army Cadets, she was a company commander responsible for training and her role modelling for other cadets. Bella was able to very personally and passionately describe how the stress and the anxiety didn't go away and the pain and struggle she still endures. After she completed her talk, several of the guests present were so moved that they became emotional. One suggested we nominate her for the award because of her ability to overcome personal challenges and her remarkable achievements. Bruce Mules, who has been retired for some time but still is involved with this project, was delighted when he got the news that she had won and was lucky enough to be alongside of her parents to see her presented with the award in Adelaide recently by the Minister for Education. Sometimes it's easy to overlook the struggles that students face. Bella's award is recognition that there are many ways you can strive for excellence and achieve it. I had the great privilege, and as I mentioned earlier, of being at the awards that night and personally congratulated Bella on her journey and her honesty, with others who may have the same challenges but are too scared to show their emotions or fears. This program has been going on for many, many years. It acts as a class project, and it has been able to allow lots of students who have great challenges sitting in the classroom for a long period of time to be able to actually achieve their goal and to actually pass some of the courses. The garden itself is visible from the main road, Mary Alley Street. It's maintained by not only the students but also the grounds person there, but it's also got the Indigenous plants. It's got a lot of the history there. It teaches not only the Aboriginal people about their culture and their traditions, but it also teaches the other people themselves, the non-Indigenous people, about the cultures. I have been there many a time, Mr Speaker, and it is very peaceful, it's relaxing, and it is heartwarming to actually understand how students themselves can come out of their shell. And with Bella's issue and her challenges, I congratulate her tremendously for having the courage to be able to explain and make public her challenges with autism and other challenges. And I'm very, very privileged to be able to be at the awards meeting last week.